Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video I have a Mottura C30. It's a 5-pin dimple lock that has one magnetic element and it's really cool, so let me show you how it works. So looking at the key, we have our normal dimple bitting, but there is a magnet in position 4 right here, and there is also one cut for a passive pin. Looking at the plug, the keyway is pretty open. We have 6 chambers on the top because the 6th one is not populated. I think Mottura uses this plug for other models, and we have some holes for passive pins. For the key pins we have some standard key pins in chambers 1, 3 and 5, and there's a torpedo in chamber 2, so if you overset this and the shear line gets under this lip, it will be pretty difficult to recover from such an overset. And for the drivers we have spools in chambers 2 and 5. Okay, so nice deep spools. Okay, and now let's talk about the interesting part, and that's the chamber 4, and that's where the magnetic element or magnetic pin is. So if we take a look at it, the first thing we see is that there is no spring. So indeed it's not spring loaded, but there is like a brass spacer on the bottom of the chamber that fills up a part of the chamber, so these two pins don't fall too low. And I intentionally arranged this lock in a way that drivers are on the bottom, because this lock is intended to be used in the Euro position. That means the Bible is down. If you put the Bible up, the magnetic pin will be disabled basically, and it will pick just like a normal pin tumbler or dimple lock. So if you want to take a shot at this lock, you should pick it the Euro style, Bible down. Okay, so the way that this magnetic element works is that at resting position, when the key is not inserted, it starts in overset. So that means the key pin that we can see on the top is acting like a driver basically, because it's overset. And when the key is inserted, it pulls up this stack, this whole stack, a little bit up, like this, and when it's a little bit pulled up, it clears the shear line and the lock can turn. So pretty nice idea, but there is a catch, and there is something that you can do to bypass this, and you don't even need a magnet. Now at this point I would like to mention that I did not come up with this idea, it was actually Mr. Black Magic, so shout out to him. At least that was the first time I saw this, let's call it bypass or trick. So the trick here is that the problem with this pin is that it's not just ferromagnetic, so it's not only attracted to this magnet in the key, but it is magnetic itself. So it means it will stick to whatever ferromagnetic material. Okay, so you can abuse that. And before you start picking this lock, so you will apply no tension first, and you will basically fish out this pin out of this chamber with your flag. You can see it sticks to my flag, and it sticks to not only multi-pick flags, it sticks to the hook flags, it sticks to the spokes flags, and it even sticks to the good old discontinued black flags. So you can do it with whatever you want. And after you get this done, so it means you will fish out this stack out of the chamber, it will actually stick to the top of the keyway, because that's ferromagnetic as well. So it will just stay there, and after that you can apply tension. It will remain like, I don't know, like here, and you can pick it like a normal lock then. So a nice way how to circumvent this magnetic element. Of course, you can do it with a magnet, but I would like to mention that this is not, or this keyway is just too restrictive to use a 2 times 1 millimeter magnet. You need a 1 by 1 millimeter. But as you can see, you don't have to use that. You just need a flag or anything that can attract this magnet. So for this I was using the multi-pig number 9 because it has this curve to it and it can basically reach into the pin chamber, okay, and sort of pull it out, pull it up, and then it will just remain there because it will stick to the top of the keyway. And for tensioning this lock I was using the multi-pig number 10, Z-bar, the BMS 10. Alright, so I guess that's all there is to say. You will see that the process of picking is pretty straightforward and fast as soon as you know this trick. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. So, key works. I'm gonna insert this tensioner here, but no tension just yet. So let me go after the 4th pin. Okay, fish it out of the chamber. Thing is up and continue with the pick. So 5. Click on 5. Click on 3. Click on 1 and a little bit of co-rotation. Click on 4 and that's it. Just that easy. As long as you know the trick, becomes trivial pretty much. Okay, so let's just switch to autofocus and get this going. Got it. So we need this larger follower actually, because these Motturas use slightly larger plugs. And remove this circlip. Okay. There are many empty holes for like passive pins and stuff, so I recommend shimming it before you attempt to gut. Okay, this should work. Let's see. Okay, we got the core out, perfect. And there's actually a passive pin right down here, but I don't know. Couldn't get it out last time. We'll see. Okay, so keep in 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will rather remove the key actually. I think it was pulling the key pin in. I'm pretty sure of that. And 5. Perfect. And yeah, there's a passive pin down here, but I'm not sure if I can get it out, so I'll probably just leave him there. And now for the drivers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 and our magnetic pin, and there should be also like a spacer, so I expect it to fall out. Okay, and 4 springs because okay. This is of course unsprung pin number 4. Alright, let's just arrange these. Perfect. We have everything out. So just a little close up on the pins. There we go. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.